Hey guys, this is Battle Masters doing another PvP video for you. So we tried very hard today to get in, actually this week, to get in some live stream, and it's just not working out. Not the way that we want it to. So we're going to give up on that for a little bit, just do some battlegrounds. Okay? I don't know what exactly I need to do to make this happen, but tonight isn't going to be the night that I figure it out. It's going to be another time. In the meantime, I hope you guys really enjoy these videos I'm going to be doing. Hopefully I got my buddy going to come on a little bit later. We're going to do some arenas and do some battlegrounds. I'm hoping more battlegrounds than arenas because let's be real, the arenas get old pretty quick. You get up to a certain tier, certain rating, and then you just start losing. And once you start losing, it's one loss after another, after another, after another, and it's just irritating. With the battlegrounds, it kind of breaks up that monotony. And it gives you a chance just to kind of have an open span, do some AoE stuff, watch people get killed whenever you 1v1 them, chasing healers down. It just has a little bit more flavor to it than just doing back-to-back arenas. So we're going to see how this goes. I hope you guys enjoy this. Again, this is my Friday night here, so I'm definitely excited to be able to share that with you. And I hope that you guys are having a great Friday night too, doing whatever it is that you do. What else do I got for you? So, I am going to also start looking into an editor, so that way you guys won't hear all my ums and my uhs and my coughs and whatever else goes on that you wouldn't typically hear in a video. And I will start playing around with that. But again, not going to be today. We're just going to kind of play around with things today. We're going to see how things go with uploading just regular old recordings and enjoy our Friday night. So with that, we are starting off with some Temple for my first BG of the night here. Not doing too bad right now. We're in the lead by about 200 points. Objective of this one, you guys, most of you know, but just in case you're not familiar with the game, you just got to collect the orbs. Here's the map. You got an orb in each corner. Every second that you have the orb, or 10 seconds, 5 seconds, whatever the damn ratio is, you will do more damage, you will take more damage, and you will reduce the amount of healing that you get, so it becomes more difficult to survive. Whoever holds the orbs longer wins the game. That's pretty simple. You'd be surprised, though, how quickly people can mess it up. Oh, and the closer to the middle of the arena that you are, the more points that you actually get. So you can't just take the orb and run off to one of the far corners and make people chase you around. You only get like 1 point per 3 seconds. You stay in the middle, you get like 10, 15 points per 3 seconds. So right now we're doing really, really good. We got 3 out of the 4 orbs, and the 4th orb is just chilling. Nobody's grabbing it, but whatever. You can see our points. They're just going up like crazy. I am going to be a target. I think I've had the orb for the longest. This fella here, he's looking at me like, hey, let me get your balls. And I need to stay away from these guys because I'm taking a lot of extra damage unnecessarily. Alright, they got me. That's alright though, we're bound to win this one. There's no way they're going to catch up unless they control all 4 flags. And it doesn't look like it's going to happen. In fact, we might even win before I respawn, if we can get all the flags. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and try to grab another flag. Our team's kind of thinking, I think that they feel like we're already going to win no matter what. So they're just kind of doing whatever they feel like. We are pretty much going to win no matter what, but at the same time, if we do lose all the flags, what's the point, right? The shaman's really trying to keep me away from him. It's a pretty good kiter. We're going to give him a little bit of a fight for his money here. How about that? Ooh, that's a good crit. 600k. Makes me feel good. And we're going to finish him off. See you later, bud. Thanks for trying. We got a healer here. I don't know if I'll be able to kill him on my own, but I'm going to definitely give him a fight. How about that? Ooh, that mage crit. I saw his health go in half. Alright, not too bad here. Didn't do a lot of damage, but I was also holding the flag for the victory points, so I got the most points for the team. Doing the objectives is what wins, guys. If you're a damage dealer and all you do is do damage like this fella here, 600k, we'll even say these two, I bet you the whole team's pissed. These guys did all this damage, and then they only got this many points. What's the point doing all this damage? Especially whenever the healing is this. We had a priest. Look at this guy doing 124 million healing. Forget your damage. Grab the victory points. Get the orbs, guys. It's a good try, Horde. You almost got us. Not. You were halfway to the goal, if that. Alright, some people go for honorable kills. As you can see, I don't give a crap about those. And yet, I got the, what, third, fourth most points and 200 more points than this guy because the game says you need to earn points. So if you do the objective, get the points. That's all there is to it. Alright, let's go ahead and leave this one. We're going to run around the Darkmoon Fair. I'm actually going to go fish some more. You guys are probably like, seriously, dude? You PvP and fish. That's pretty special. But there's a reason for it. Because you can only get these little fish. Where'd they go? I had them in my inventory here. Here we go. The Darkmoon Dagger Maw. Apparently you can use it for a crafting agent. I don't even know what it's for. I really don't. But it's worth 60 gold a piece on the auction house. You can also get some pet or trinket or toy or something or another. Don't know, don't care. I probably already have it. All I know is that for 5 seconds of fishing, I can get a potential for 60 gold. Why not? In the meantime, we're going to queue up for another one. Let's see, I'm just about halfway to Prestige 3, which I don't know if you guys saw my video on Prestige 2, but it is up there. No voice, just me up there talking to King Ren, and he's like, hey, you're a fucking badass, and I want you to know that you're a badass, so here's a new transmog for your weapon. I'm like, cool. And that's it. I personally love the Paladin transmog for the tanking weapon. After this cast, I'm going to show you guys that one. It's like a half ethereal broken sword that's got some sort of an energy glowing off of it. It looks freaking amazing. Don't get me wrong. So is the Ashbringer. Love it. Not a big fan of the purple color, but as I get more prestige, I'll unlock different colors. And then you guys can see those different colors as I unlock them. But for right now, let me just show you this tanking one here before I enter this battleground. How badass is this? I mean, seriously, it's a chipped up, broken, busted ass sword. And then you got your shield over here. Shield looks pretty generic. It's still along the same guidelines of what the other shields look like. But even still, got the matching color hue going between it, pulsating. It just looks fucking cool. Alright. We're going to hop back into our DPS spec if it didn't put me in. Which it did. Fantastic. And we're going to take a look at this battleground here. This one here is it's pretty fun. More fun whenever you have people that you know and you're in either Vent or Discord or whatever it is that you guys use. Just because you can coordinate attacks. It's pretty insane actually. So you're going to have mine carts drop from the middle. We're going to go down these tracks. You can change the direction of the tracks at these 2 points here. So that way you have more time to capture it if you need to. And if the there's the carts right there. That's what I was waiting for. So we have to stand close to the carts to claim it. If we go away from the cart, the opposing faction comes up there, and then they'll try to claim the cart. We have to keep them from doing that. So the only way to do that is one of two ways. We have more of our team inside of the cart's radius, than they do, or we just slaughter them. I mean, that's the point. I love the maps that the whole point is to just slaughter the enemy. I'm not a big fan of the maps where you have to PvE, you have to go kill the big boss, it's 40 versus 40. It's too much of a mess. Too much of shit's going on to really understand what your role is. And all the mechanics of those bigger maps, they're pretty much useless. Alright, so I'm going to go help out the crew. We're going to go to the water side, and we're going to see if we can't take this over. We got some people fighting us, though. And just like the last map, you got to fight to the objective. If you don't do that, there's no point in even playing the map. So there's quite a few of them. We just got to keep them out of our circle. You're going to see right here. This is my little tactic. I'm not even trying to fight you outside of the circle. I'm not going to let you pull me out of the circle. But if you get in the circle, there's not very many odds that you're going to make it out. Very high odds, I should say. Hey, look at that. Honor level 23. They do have a lot of healers over here, so they are rocking that really well. Demon Hunter's got his eyes on me. Alright, so I'm going to get out of here. We don't need to be over here. Too much is going on. And we're losing other points. Toss that over there. Looks like we took the top, so that's good. This fella here is really trying. And we might as well just fight for what we've already got here, since we did manage to take the other one. I did lose my healer, so chances are I'm not going to survive this one, and I didn't. But that's alright. So right now here we're just barely ahead. We got the 2 carts. They got 1 cart. We're fighting for the water again. We're probably going to take the top, but they're also probably going to get lava. Keep in mind though that the lava is going to spawn more frequently through the match because it has the least distance to go. Then we have the water that is a little bit further, and then we have the north or rock, depends on who you're talking to, that takes the longest. So if we keep getting that one, we're actually going to end up losing because we need to take at least one of the lavas or keep the waters. And I think right now we're going to go lava. Yeah, definitely going to go lava. And a rogue kind of hanging out in the shadows here. But that's not going to save him. In fact, it seems like he's probably pretty under-geared. Remember, the whole point is to get them out of the circle. And they did have some backup come in and hit us really hard, so I think that they captured that one, which again, that put them ahead. They also got the water, so now they're 200 points ahead. And again, you can see both those capped. Lava's already come back down, and our top is only halfway there. So that's why we want to make sure that we're taking the lava as often as possible. Now I'm going to target this healer right here, and we want to try to make him suffer a little bit. I got somebody on here who's got me pretty much permanently stunned. I think it was that Demon Hunter. So I want to try to force him to use his cooldowns on me. Alright, so this is what I'm going to do. Because they keep on taking it, we're not able to get that enough firepower to take them down. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try to go over here and switch the rails. Hopefully they won't see it or pay attention to it, but I've got to do something because the team's not cooperating enough to really make it happen. So let me hop over here. I stand corrected. We're going to try to steal it. This is exactly what we did last time. Maybe we'll get lucky, maybe we won't. Oh, damn, and their healer got in there. Well, we thought we had it. Either way, if I get killed, I'm still going to go up and try to reset that. So that way it's going to start going the other direction. Because we're not able to keep it. And if we can't keep it, what's the point in just letting them have the points? Maybe I'll switch it. Because for right now, we're able to at least hold it. We took out their healer. That's good. All right. Alright, so we're not too far behind here, but we are going to have to pick it up. I'm trying to keep these guys in the graveyard for as long as I can, trying to eliminate people that are going to use their cooldowns. Anything to reduce or mitigate damage, long cooldown, stuff like that. I like to target paladins. Myself being a paladin, I'm very familiar with all of their cooldowns and their tricks. And I know that if you don't push them, by the time that you do get to a paladin, typically, because it's not doing a lot of damage, he's got enough cooldowns to last for forever. I'm not sure why in the hell these fools just did that. This was our chance to catch up and win. Man, that pisses me off. I don't understand. Because now they're going to cap 2 down here, possibly even win the game off of it, and we just changed the tracks for what? Man, that is super irritating. We could have had that one and at least kept up. Now, even though they've gotten those 2, we wouldn't have lost by as much if we're going to lose, which of course, 113 points away, 117 points, looks like we're going to lose. But either way, you don't have to make it look worse. Alright, so we won 1, we lost 1. That's okay. We started off pretty strong. I was actually pretty surprised that we took that first one. Just because the amount of force that we had to contend with. But then looking around, we just didn't have the firepower that we needed to take the lava the multiple times that the Horde got it. They were able to hold it all the way through. We're just going to fight this one out. I'm going to give this healer some harassment for the little bit that I'm still alive. And then before I respawn, they're probably going to die. So it is what it is. But like I said, doing the objectives, that's what wins the game. This objective is a little bit harder than the orb level or the temple. You got to walk around with it. You got to be able to maneuver, navigate, coordinate. I don't think I saw a single word in the chat, which most times just a bunch of assholes trolling anyway, bitching about everyone else's performance. But if you have the coordination, that's what makes all the difference in most of these games. Sometimes the coordination is more of a synergy. You don't need to say shit. People just know what to do, and then it happens. Other times, if you tell them what to do, they'll actually do it, and then you're finding yourself astounded. And then finally, the third option, and this is more realistic of the options, you'll say, hey, come over here and help me out. And they'll say, get away from me, faggot. But hey, online community, right? What can you do? Alright, let's fish a little bit. I should go through. I've been working on bigger fish to fry for you guys. I've already gotten this achievement once on my on one of my alts, but essentially it gets you the legendary artifact fishing pole. So it's pretty cool. A little storyline to it. I got it some time ago. I did it, like I said, on my shaman. And then you can actually level it up by fishing, and then it lets you do some pretty cool shit, like you push a button, and then it teleports you to the closest fishing node. So you don't have to waste as much time with it. It also lets you collect more fish, which if you're a farmer and you like to collect gold, it's a super easy way to get more gold for your time spent, especially if you do it through the food crafting, fishing, or making the feasts and the other stuff. Hell, looks like I still need to get some more. Bloated Thresher. I don't think I've ever gotten this before. Okay, so it looks like they've added some loot, or it's just been a while since I've done fishing. Let me go ahead and actually do this battleground, and then I'm going to open these up and see what's inside of them. How about that? Give you guys a bit of a treat. Alright, here we go. This one takes me back a little bit. This is one of the classics. One of the classics here. Look at this guy's transmog. This is freaking sick. It's a paladin transmog. I need to get this one. Let me go see what the hell it's called. I know I should know, but don't judge me, guys. The Judgment Helm. I think I have that one. So let me just look at the Judgment set here. Oh, that hideous thing. Let's see here. What's this one? Yeah, I like this set. This is pretty cool. I don't like the helmet, but whatever. Alright, so let me see. This is in Blackwing Lair. Okay. Maybe I will take us all on an adventure today, and we will go check out the Blackwing Lair. Drops off Nefarian, okay, and then there's Chromagus, Nefarian. So I'm probably gonna have to do this couple of weeks to get it the whole set, and they all look like they're drops. I'm sure they're soulbound, but that is a freaking sick looking set. So I think it's gonna be something I try to do. Let's see here. I'm going to actually try to go all the way over here to the farm. It's not usually recommended, but fuck it, why not? I'm gonna come up here and I'm gonna see how many people will chase me back. The reason that I'm doing this is because I have an immunity bubble, so I'm gonna try to get people to follow me. And instead of them hanging out up here fighting for and defending for the lumber mill, they're going to be chasing me all the way back to their area. So I'm going to let it go. Oh man, they're stunning the fuck out of me. Immunity bubble. I'll even throw a stun on that fella. At least I have that guy chasing me, so that's good. Mount back up. They do have a defender, so it's a warlock or a demon hunter. Sorry, the rogue got seen. We're gonna make him fight. Both of us. Ooh, and a warrior on top of that. It's alright. So we slowed him down. So let's see what we got. Out of that whole mess, we got gold mine, we got the stables, we're still fighting for the lumber mill, and we got a couple of people messing with them at the farm still. So I don't think they're going to survive. Those guys were pretty well geared. But ultimately, we're racking in points for 2 different locations, while the Horde is only getting 1 location. So we at least put up a decent fight there at the blacksmith. We slowed them down a little bit. And based off the map here, it looks like we are getting pushed back, but we have a lot of ranged up here, so that's probably why. So they might still be fighting pretty good. We did just now lose the gold mine, so it's a half and half deal, so we might have to fight to get that back. And same for lumber mill, but I'm coming up here as a melee class to come give them a bit of a fight. It looks like they barely won. I mean, if you look at these guys, there's a melee class running away, so that should say something in itself. Alright, he's taken care of. We're about to take this one. Now, we are going to have to grab another point, though. And I say that because you can't win with just 2. You got to take the majority. Let's see here. So I don't see anybody at the blacksmith. Looks like they may have all abandoned it to go help out the farm. And they have quite a few of us down here, but it's an easy return. So I'm actually going to go run down here. Try to pull them to the blacksmith, sort of like my hunter pal here. In hopes that they can take the GM or the gold mine. I'm going to let him chase me around a little bit. And now we're going to fight him over here. Away from the flag. Alright, so we killed them. I'm not worried about that demon hunter floating in the air with his immunity and whatnot. I'm just going to come over here. We're going to see if I can help out the gold mine here. And he's still trying, so maybe I will help give him a hard time. Alright, so they're still fighting for that gold mine. I don't know how close they are to getting it, but they've at least been there for a while. Okay, there's quite a bit of defense there. Looks like the blacksmith is pretty well covered. This sucks. Our team is way too split up. We got random Joe Blows just hanging out on the side of the road over here. We're gonna jump in. And we're gonna try to cause some problems. Because why not? And that's a tank, so I'm not even gonna mess with the tank. Here's the healer. I see you, buddy. We're gonna harass you a little bit because, well, you chose to be a healer. Oh, damn. 2 healers in one area? That's no good. That's why they can't take this area. Any amount of decent damage isn't going to be able to fight past 2 healers. Alright, so the gold mine and the blacksmith are very, very well defended right now. So I'm honestly going to kind of just go with the flow here. I got 2 folks coming in this way. I'm going to try to help them out. We're going to see what happens. Looks like a healer, so we might have some sort of a chance. There's only 1 healer up here, and I'm just going to go straight in on him. We're just going to keep it heavy. Hopefully with the healer I'll be able to stay up and interrupt a couple of his spells. And I just don't think I'm going to have the damage to take him out. I really don't. You know, I'm not super crazy geared at the moment. I think I've got 917 is where I'm at. Let's see. It looks like, you know, it's a sad moment, but it looks like that the Alliance has given up. They're partying over here, hanging out. They're not paying attention anymore. We got a pirate gnome hanging out with his little pets. And it looks like what this is going to be is they're just going to try defending for the remainder. I hate to say it, but that's just what it looks like here. I don't see any more big pushes happening. Looks like we're getting a call to go over here to the lumber mill, so let's go see what's going on. I'd like to be able to at least defend what we have. Man, this hunter is being baited way the hell out here. I don't understand it. Just because you can guarantee the kill doesn't mean you should bait yourself. Good move by the monk. I think the hunter's trying to bait me to the edge. He's going to knock me off, or at least make an attempt to. That wasn't very exciting. Alright, I'll hop over here with the Rogue and Paladin. We'll try to push for the farm. We did end up taking the blacksmith, so if we can push for the farm and at least put it in a contestant state, we might have a bit of a chance to actually catch up here. And right now, honestly, I just want these guys to focus me. It's very clear that I'm not going to kill this group. But what I can do is keep them away from the blacksmith for as long as possible. Weaken them up so if they do get to the blacksmith, they're going to get killed. I'm going to go ahead and push for this area again. And if they're not paying attention, I'll literally just grab it from them. I've totally done that before. 2-3 guys at one spot, literally all of them looking at their map, and I just took the point right in front of them. Did not work, but like I said, kept them busy. I have a good feeling that we're still going to end up losing. We are 240-ish points behind. We're going to have to pick something up pretty quick. I got a big fight going on a blacksmith. We finished off the healer, at least one of them. I'm going to peel off and go try to take care of this guy. DPS took me out pretty quick. They're trying to protect their healer, but they're also on the way out the door. That healer did not want to die, so he's going to take off. I do like that it's taking quite a bit to actually fight us off here. Makes me feel good. Alright. I always tend to go for warlocks as much as I can. I can't stand them. If you let them free cast, it's over. There's no coming back from that. Healer's down again, so that's good. And we got a hunter. Ooh, he's taken off. He is out. We'll let him go. Ain't worth chasing him. Alright, good deal. So we are caught up. We're getting there, I suppose. We're 200 points behind. I feel like we do still need to at least interrupt one of their other points in order to win. Yeah, it looks like they're going to take that victory, but that's okay. We'll go out with some dignity and not let them have this last point if I can help it. That's alright. We went out trying to defend it. Huh. Let's see here. Yeah, we're just going to kind of relax and let that timer hit. Alright, so we got a couple BGs in. We won the first one, second two not doing so great. It's alright. Let's go ahead and open up this little deal here. So this is a bloated thresher. What do we get? 28 gold, that's pretty good. Dark Moon Dagger Maw, that's the stuff I was doing. We got 10, so that's 590 gold. That's worth it right there. Open up some of these and put on some of the AP I've earned. Random items here, pretty good deal. Alright, we'll get in one or two more casts and then we'll get into another battleground here. Looks like they're doing a rock band over here. Yeah, good old Dark Moon Fair. Gone over quite a few improvements over the years. Used to just be a crappy little thing as outside of one of the capital cities that you'd struggle to get to, and then you'd finally get there and they tell you, go get me 100 rocks, go get me 15 silk, go get me a bunch of this and a bunch of that, and then they give you some crappy reward that wasn't even worth the time it took. And even if you did memorize it all, you go in the auction house to try to buy it, and the materials during the event were absolutely outrageous because they knew people wanted to get it. So they'd make a fortune off basic materials for at least that week. But it has improved a lot. Got lots of little mini games you can play. That's actually how I got these little wings right here. I'm going to show you guys. Look at that. Just got to go through 50 rings of fire after you get teleported up in the air. You got, I think, 10 seconds, and then you got to hit a new ring. If you don't hit a ring, you fall down. You still fall down. You got to try again. So 50 of them will get you this little trinket here. It's got a, 30-minute cooldown, 15 minutes that you get to wear the rings. Pretty cool deal. Let's see how many people get on the Warforged Nightmare. Probably nobody. I put it up too late. Sometimes I'll get 5 or 6 people out of 10 to do it. It's pretty cool. Alright, so this one's very similar to the last game. Pretty much King of the Hill. You want to get to these 3 different points, and you want to hold them. If you hold them 2 out of 3 points for longer, you win. I've been in games where we hold all 3 points. It's pretty fucking amazing. I've been in games where we can barely hold 1 point. It's pretty embarrassing. But nonetheless, that is the point of this one. So, let's get into it. I'm not going to waste any time. I'm just going to try to capture it. Alright, a paladin's not going to let me. But I'm also not going to sit there and fight that guy. I'm going to come after the healer. We're going to start with the stun, force him to pop some trinkets, hope that some other people get some stuns on him, and force him to use his cooldowns. Or stop healing himself to have to heal other people, and then end up getting killed for it. Damn, they got 2 healers over here, so I'm going to go harass this one for a bit. We're going to pop our cooldowns, and we got him. Now I'm going to come back over here and harass this one. Hopefully he's already used his immunity trinkets and bubbles and whatever else he's got. I'm going to really push hard for this. And he took off. He knew he couldn't make it. He's down. So we took our point, but we also lost ours for the opening for Lighthouse. Now I'm actually going to hang out here, because what's going to happen is that healer is going to come back. He's going to have a bunch of crew with him, and it's going to be a hell of a fight. Now I do like that we got this, because it's easy to come back and take this back, because we spawn here. As opposed to taking this one, we don't spawn near this area. Alright, hopefully they can do it. Alright, so my target here is this paladin here. I want to take him out. So I'm going to come on back over here. There's 2 others defending the area, so they'll hopefully call incoming. Let us know when they need help. If not, we have got to take this cat back. And I'm going to come in just with a giant stun to the face. Popped his trinket. And they're actually fighting really far off the flag. So I'm going to force them back to it. Caught the attention of some unfriendly people here. And the paladin friend helped him out. Their healers are pretty insane. Now the paladin was about half health. I'm sorry, half mana. So he is going to be probably down to a quarter at this point. Their DPS is pretty strong, but their heals are just more powerful than what we can do for our damage, especially when they have their 2 healers together. So that's why we've got to really give it a better shot. Well, I'm not sure why they took off the other direction. Maybe they're going to go try to take the gold mine. Or the mines. I'm not sure. But it looks like that's the goal. So that'll at least force them to split up. We took him out super fast, but they also came back in to help. And we took their point, so look at that. I didn't think it was going to work, but it did. So now it's going to force them to come a certain direction. I was hoping to just stun him and have the other guy help me kill the shaman. But that's not what happened here. Just transition straight off of him. I'm not going to worry about it. As soon as he hits immunity bubble, nothing I can do. These paladins are super annoying with that shit. But I can't say too much because I do it too. Now that I know he's used his, they are fighting really hard to get this back. Damn, and I even saw that last second. It was too late though. Well, they had to fight pretty damn hard to get that back. So I'd say it was actually pretty well deserved. We didn't have it for too long, but man. We forced a lot of cooldowns. We forced a lot of their resources to come over there. And I, to be honest, their swarming tactic just worked. They're strong. We're gonna help these guys out even though they don't really need it. I'm not sure why the healer's over here, but we're gonna give it to him. It's keeping the hunter alive, defending our 1 point that we have. Alright, we have our stereotypical chit-chat over here. We got Halgrick super pissed off about life. My favorite paladin's over here, healing his ass off. Oh, I almost had him. Sure had a lot of help, but damn. There was 2 healers over there, at least him and a priest, I think it was. Well, I'm not about to charge into there headstrong by myself. That would be pretty silly. We are not having too much luck with these randoms today, though, I'll tell you that. Really, really wish that my buddy would get online so we'd be able to team up. Well, that guy seems pretty upset. So we're just going to wait this one out, guys. The show's over. We missed it. That's alright, they do it once every hour. I'm going to actually go over here and we're going to see how much it actually does sell for. Because these fish that I was doing earlier, they were last ran, I want to say like a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. So for all I know, I'm going to go back to the auction house and they're probably not going to be worth quite as much. Or maybe the market was flooded, or maybe it was just some guy trying to transfer gold and put it for stupid high amounts. We're going to find out though. All right. Holy shit. Damn, I want to know what the hell that's used for now. Let me go ahead and see in here what this is used for and why the hell they're going for 99 gold a piece. Fancy Dark Moon Feast. Increases versatility. Versatility and versatility for 20 minutes. I cannot imagine that somebody is gonna pay 90 fucking gold for a piece of a fish that increases versatility. This is absolutely absurd. Let me go back over here. 92 damn gold for a stack of 77. So I'm going to do a test run, guys. We're going to go ahead and put this on here. 32. It says I should do 92 gold apiece. I'm going to do 50. And I'm going to do 50 because I just want to see if it'll sell. I want to do it for half the value here because this is still an absurd amount. You tell me for 10 minutes fishing, I can make 1,600 gold. Now, keep in mind, guys, look at my gold here. I have almost 400,000 gold, so I don't need gold. So I don't want to hear any shit from people who are going to be like, oh my God, you're undercutting the market. You're a terrible person. I don't care about gold. I can make gold super easy, okay? But I'm curious if it's this easy. I wait for the Dark Moon Fair and I grab these suckers. I can sell them for 100 gold a piece. I will sit there for 2 hours and just farm that shit, if that's the case. I'll have enough gold to last me through an entire expansion pack. Alright, so we're going to sit on that. We're going to see if it'll sell. A lot of folks run auctioneers, scanners, and markets and stuff like that, and they're going to see this undercut by a massive amount. It might get repurchased just because they're gonna purchase it hoping they can resell it for double the amount. And if so, fine. You do you, boo. I'm good with that. Because at the end of the day, I don't need the gold. I hope you make a profit. It'll just be nice to know for me that I can sell it and it's so easy to get. And that's how I make gold too, by the way, guys. I will find stuff on the auction house that sells for ridiculous high prices and I'll undercut it by 50%. Sometimes I'll even buy up all the market. Because no matter what, I'm making a profit. If I farm 8,000 silk, for example, and I buy the 5,000 on the market, and I undercut the top value, I'm still making a profit no matter what. Because I have my 8,000 I farmed. Alright, let's get in here. Got some guildies making some achievement progress here. Alright. So I'm going to actually cut this off here. I'm going to go get some farming done. I'm going to get some fish caught here, and then I'll be back after a little bit. We will see you guys back here in probably 30 minutes or so, and we will do some more battlegrounds, okay?